Hello students, today we are here to discuss questions based on age calculation. But before we start today's lecture, let me introduce my institute and myself before you. EDUNOTECH Private Limited is an institute which works towards betterment of students' academic career. We do not try to behave as a typical coaching institute but try to act as a guiding force in students' career. We also hold various level scholarship examinations so as to make sure that quality education is not only accessible to even the remotest area of the country, but also we can help students financially in their growth. I am Shubha Patel and I have completed my schooling from Delhi Public School Prayagraj, and I am currently in BTech third year from JSS Academy of Technical Education, Noida. Let us start today's lecture. So students, we have already discussed about the basics of linear equation. So now we are on to the application of linear equation in two variable. So here we have some age questions where we have to calculate the age. Hints are given in the question. We have to make equations on those hints and then solve them to get the ages. Let us read this question. So 4 years ago, the father's age was 3 times the age of his son. 4 years ago, the father's age was 3 times the age of his son, and total age of father and son after 4 years will be 64. What is the father's age at present? So 4 years, let us first assume the present ages of father and son. Present age of father be F and son be S. 4 years ago, that means we have to subtract 4 years ago. The father's age was 3 times the age of his son. Father's age 4 years ago will be F minus 4 and son's age 4 years ago will be S minus 4, and it is saying it is 3 times the age of his son. Now, total age of father and son after 4 years, that means F plus 4 plus S plus 4 is 64. What is the present age of father? So first let us simplify this. So this will become F minus 4, 3S minus 12, and finally it will become F minus 3S is equals to minus 8. This is our first equation. Second equation will reduce to F plus S is equals to 4 plus 4, 8, 64 minus 8 would become 56. Now this is our second equation. It would be easier for us to simply subtract these two equations, right? It will be very easy for us to subtract these two equations because F will be getting cancelled and then we are only left with S. So now let us subtract F plus S is equals to 56 and F minus 3S is equals to minus 8. Minus plus minus S plus 3S will give 4S, 5S plus 8 will give 64. So S came out to be 16. So this is the age of the son. Put this S in any of these two equations to find the age of father. I will put here. So F plus 16 is equals to 56. F is equals to 40. So the answer is 40, but here we don't have that option. The options are 30 to 36 data and adequate nota. So this will be the correct answer because the age of the father came out to be 40. Now let us solve another question. Okay. Now we have this question. Total age of A and B is 12 more than the total age of B and C. So age of A and B is 12 more than total age of B and C. It is asking C is how many years younger than A. So A minus C it is asking. It is asking C is how many years younger than A. We have made this equation. Now B and B will get cancelled. A minus C is equals to 12. So 12 is the answer. Your options are 12, 24, DI and nota. So 12 is the answer. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is, this was question 1 and then question 2. So the next question is, the age of a man is 3 times the sum of the ages of his two sons. Age of a man is age of his son 1 plus son 2. It is saying 3 times the sum of the ages of his two sons. So we have to multiply it by 3 times. Now this will become the first equation. then it is saying 5 years hence, that means 5 years from now, his age will be double the sum of the ages of his son. Man's age after 5 years, hence 5 years means after 5 years. So we have to add 5 years. If you are 10 years for now, then if somebody say what will be your age 5 years hence, that means you have to add 5 in your current age. So you have to make your age 5 years from now. Man plus 5. Now if your age is 10, your brother's age is 15. 5 years now, what is the sum of your age? Your age will be added by 5 and your brother's age will be added by 5. So in total, your age plus your brother's age plus 10, because your age plus 5, your brother's age plus 5. So in all it will become your age plus brother's age plus 10. Here we will do son 1 plus son 2 plus 10. And it is saying this time it is double. Now, do we need to find out this individually son 1 and ages of son 1 and son 2? We will see in the question. Here in the question it does not suggested us anything regarding son 1 or son 2. So we do not need to find it individually. Let us now completely assume it to be S. And man's age we will assume to be N. So the equation reduces to M is equals to 3S and M plus 5 is equals to S plus 10 into 2. Now let us simplify the second equation. Second equation after simplification will give M plus 5 is equal to 2S plus 20. M minus 2S is equal to 15. So this is one equation and this is one equation. How to solve? Easily subtract. M minus 3S is equals to 0, because M minus, from this equation we will shift 3S to the left hand side, so M minus 3S will give 0, right? Now just subtract. For subtracting we have to change the sign. M and M will get cancelled. S is equals to 15. So S is equals to, that means sum of son, both of his son is son 1 plus son 2 gives 15. But what is the question? The age of the son and the father it is asking. Okay? No, so it is asking the father's present age. The father's present age it is asking. So we know it is M is equals to 3S. So it is M is equals to 45 years. Your options here were 40, 45, 50 and 55. So take on the 45 years option. Let us solve another question to solve basic question.